Hey everyone, Monday night and it's Soul Messages. I'm Sam.
Lori here. How are you?
So say hello, let us know if you want a message.
Make sure you give us your name.
All right, so how was your day?
Oh, it came and it went. And yours?
Yeah, it was good. Busy day, very busy day here.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to be busy. Okay. Who's tuning in?
I don't know, maybe it's just being broadcast out now, so we're here to celebrate and maybe get some clarity. Try a different message tonight. We're here to provide clarity, so just say hello if you want a message. And let's take a look here. Let's see if I want to do a test here and see if we get, if that's chat. No, that's not chat, so okay. I just want to do a test with, okay, so that's fine. Okay. All right, we're waiting to see if anybody's joining us here tonight. Dowie is the first one on tonight. So we see anyway, there could be people typing at the same time. We're not even seeing how many people are live tonight. We just see one comment, so I don't know if we're getting all comments from everywhere yet, but hopefully so.
You want to read for Dowie?
Yeah.
Why don't you start?
I'll start tonight. Okay, yeah. So let's see. Shaman's Oracle deck here. Let's take a look. So say hello if you're here. We don't know how many people are watching, if all the streams are working. I'll have to investigate that here soon because it seems a little odd. All right, so we got the stars card reminding us of the oneness, that simply the mind and separation mind is that we're one. And okay, makes sense. And then the tribes card reminding you that there's a whole spiritual team behind you, rooting you on. It's all part of that oneness. And they're reminding you they're here to help you make your dreams, your visions come true. What they're basically feeling with this message is that you don't have to go it alone. Remember that you're always connected. They're always orchestrating on the other side to help create these dreams, these visions, to make them come true for you. So hello, Chris.
Hi, I'm
I want to check this streams and see if we're everywhere because I don't know. It seems a little odd tonight. Some things seem a little off. Let's go around.
okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to read for Chris while you investigate. Okay, the first card you got was the Shekinah, the sacred self. And it's saying here, unleash your spirits, express your gifts, and dance. So this is saying relax, do something you love, and just feel how that affects your choices in life, because then you'll be honing in on what you really desire, not just randomly going with what seems okay. It's what resonates with you and what makes you feel alive. So this is feeling alive and also acknowledging and honoring yourself. The next card is receptivity. And receptivity means that a lot of messages are coming into you and you need to tune in. I feel a lot of messages from those who passed on are trying to get you on the right track, the right way of thinking. And the right way of thinking is to let go of thinking and is to feel more, to get more into tuning into your emotions. And this is light. How do you do that? Surround yourself by a beautiful white light. Sit quietly and feel a golden white light coming down through your head, entering your body, surrounding the fields, around your body. And just see what happens, how that can open up your intuitive center. And Ace of Wands, that's feeling empowered and being able to start with something brand new, looking for fresh energy and starting new things, not sticking with the old, letting go of the old, shedding light and bringing new experiences in.
Okay, great. It looks like we're on all the streams now. It looks like it was a little slow starting tonight, but we're all here. Let's take a look. Let's see what we want to dive into here tonight. Let's take a look. So I'm going to read for Kim. Let's see what I have here for Kim in Pennsylvania. Let's take a look here.
That's your town.
Yep. She's been to a few of my live events.
Oh, okay. So you do know Kim.
Yeah, I know Kim. Yeah, she's been in my circles. So I'm feeling the Ravens deck here tonight for you, Kim. And let's see what we have here. So let's see what the first card is. The Sanctuary is about taking that time and just really reflecting. And then the Commemoration, it's about honoring yourself and honoring all the small things that happen in life that we typically focus on the big events. The Commemoration is remind you of the small events that you matter, you make a difference, but celebrate all the small things. Just watch the minds only look for the big things. It's time to look for the small stuff and celebrate that. And then, yeah, the Sanctuary with the moment is telling you that you need a timeout, if you will. You need a breath. You need to go relax for a minute. And maybe it's with the Commemoration, it's reminding you, take a moment and reflect on your beauty, your contribution to the world, how you're making a difference into the world. That's why I just feel it really, you're not appreciating yourself is what I'm really feeling, Kim, that it's a time to appreciate yourself and everything that you do and not taking yourself for granted.
Okay, I'm going to read for Sophia Zayden or Zayden. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, excuse me. And I'm going to pull 2 cards to start. So the first card is Athena, Inner Wisdom. So let your inner wisdom guide you. The way out is the way in for you. And to feel comfortable with yourself. The next card is being able to tune into what you truly want. It shows dissatisfaction and not being clear on your choices. So what we have to do is to call upon that inner wisdom and that inner knowing, and to be able to make more decisions that help you in your life. The next card I'm going to pull for you is intuitive nudges. So how do you get that clarity? Pay attention to things that might slip by you. Intuitive nudges, synchronicity, meaningful coincidences. That's going to take you in the right direction. And one last card would be blooming. So if you do that, everything in your life will blossom and grow. I imagine like the springtime, it's like you drop the seeds and the pollination and the wind blows, and all of a sudden, all of this greenery, it's almost like magic. That's what's going to happen to you. So pay attention to those nudges and it'll help you with more clarity. What I feel is bogging you down is not being able to make decisions, being confused. Let that fall away and pay attention to those nudges and you'll know what to do.
All right. So for Stacy Wache, you have some questions here about Florida. Should we move now or wait until the upcoming fall, or should we be moving there at all? So I got the Shaman's deck here. We're going to pull a card for each situation and see, okay, so this is Florida right now. Here's Florida in the fall. And here's Florida if you should go there at all. Let's take a look here. So actually, I'll show that so people will see what I'm talking about. There we go. So I just pulled 3 cards on that. So let's see, should you move to Florida right now? What's the card on that one is family. So let's see, it's saying the family. So maybe if you have family friends there, then maybe it is the time. Then in the future is the tradition. Okay. And let's see, should we go in there at all? The ancestor memory. So very confusing message, I would say. So the memory is, okay, when I get ancestor memory, it's almost like when I'm feeling like you almost have like a past life there. That's like bringing back some lifetime routines. Maybe there's karma to clear there. That's what I'm really feeling. Maybe there's karma. Maybe that's why you're feeling drawn to Florida. Maybe there's some karma you need to clear up. Because I'm really feeling that with the tradition card. And with the family card, what I'm really feeling is it doesn't matter when you go to Florida, but it seems like you need to go to Florida to solve some family karma, some traditional karma that's been hanging around. It seems like Florida is your place to resolve all that past karma, and the time doesn't matter particularly, just that sometime in your life you need to go to Florida to clear up that. But what I'm also feeling too, that it doesn't feel like a permanent move to me. It feels like you're going to be there for like 2-3 years, then you're going to be out of there. It feels like a temporary thing to clear up some things, some issues. Then you're going to have an insight and aha and say, I had enough here. Let's go on. All right, so let me go back to this. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, let me go back to chat. Okay.
Okay, Stacey. Christina Olson. Yes, you may have a card. I'm going to pick a few. I want to pick 2 of these cards. So, okay, the first card I'd like to show you is Give Back. And I'm going to read it. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. So it's bringing service to others. It's about giving back without any thought of expectation or getting anything in return. So it's saying to give of yourself, but also to allow yourself to receive, to balance that effort between giving and receiving so that your life becomes more balanced. I feel like there are imbalances in your life. Too much busyness, not enough relaxation, in need of a small mini vacation or getaway. And it shows the Queen of Swords can be very harsh. And I'm feeling that you need to take care of yourself and not be so hard on yourself, judging yourself and blaming yourself for things that didn't go right. It's not about that. It's about accepting things and moving on and understanding that it's a learning experience. This is not being sure which way to turn. And how do we get clarity? Let me choose one more card for you. Increased awareness. So this is saying that you need a lot more time to sit down with yourself and just get quiet and try to bring in that awareness. This is the last card, and that's the resolution for you, to get rid of that confusion and to balance out your life.
All right. Hopefully we're not skipping a lot of messages coming. I think Restream is working odd tonight. We get like no messages or flooded with messages. It's acting very, very interesting tonight.
It's erratic, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to read for his son, Layman. Hello, son. I don't think I've read for you before. I don't recognize the name. So I'm feeling some Earth Magic cards here. So let's take a look here. Oh, okay. So it's about having focus right now. Focus, being vigilant, and then action, the wind activation. So what I feel like with this sun is that you really have to stand tall, be vigilant, and persevere. I feel like you really need to persevere, focus on that task at hand. Beware of the mind trying to distract you. Then once you have some clarity and your own wisdom arises on that situation, then it's saying take action. Beware of the mind trying to distract you. I feel like this is an important message for you. Watch the mind trying to distract you. Be vigilant, persevere, really keep yourself focused. When the time feels right, take that action. Don't allow the mind to dictate. Really, it's about a deeper feeling within you that now is the time.
Okay, I'll read from Margaret Walsh, Willow Silk. Hi, Margaret. And can you move that so I can see what she said, please? Yeah. Keeps freezing on my own. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, the internet,
Are you okay now? I assume, should I read?
Yeah, read for
Okay, so, well, this is recorded.
Yeah, it's being recorded, yeah.
Okay, for Margaret. I'm going to pick 2 cards to start. Okay. This is a leap of faith. So this is saying this is a time to take a risk, take a chance, move forward, and don't look back. And this is the sacred self. This is honoring yourself. I feel like you need more confidence, that what's holding you back is lack of confidence and lack of belief in yourself. You have to really let go of that because you know what's best for you. And we all are endowed with inner wisdom and knowing. And take that leap of faith, take that chance. But first build that confidence in order to do that. And how do you do that? You need quiet time. And it's saying take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So your answer, I'm going to stop here because the answer is very clear. All of these cards have the same meaning. So allow yourself to take that risk. Don't be afraid. Just stand up for yourself.
Hi, Pauline, Pandora. I do see you. I see Lisa. I see Michelle. I'm feeling called right now to pull for Michelle. I was feeling the Ravens deck from Michelle Mupo when I was tuning in. So we're going to see what the Ravens deck has to say for Michelle. Then maybe you can. Did you feel anything for Pandora? Or should I take that one?
Oh, am I next?
Yeah. Well, I'll try to read for Michelle here. Okay. Okay, so this is very interesting, Michelle. The give and take. What the give and take is all about was that you have this full harvest. It feels like you have an overwhelming a bit of abundance, and it's okay to give some away. That you realize that there's enough to go around for everyone. So you're just giving some of your harvest to others because you realize it just keeps on coming, just keeps on coming. That's that. And the mistakes teaches us. Just remember that it's not a mistake; it's simply feedback to try a different way. And along with the nature of the beast card, which is interesting. So you just realize the wildness that's there. You just got to realize that's just the way it is. Like somebody who's really wild, but if you're supposed to be the tame one, if you will. So you have the wild beast, and you're supposed to be the tame one. If you see the girl here with this boar, she's really calm, but the boar is a boar. You know, it's a wild beast, but she's very calm, serene with the boar. So it almost feels like maybe somebody's trying to antagonize you in your life. But just realize you can keep giving to them or whatever, but just do what feels right to you. And just realize that it's not a mistake to give to them, it's simply feedback. So just realize that it's going to be okay, but you're supposed to be the one that's the one in control of the situation. That's what I feel like with the nature of the beast. Feels like you're the one that's really in control of the situation. Don't let them pull you all over the place. And the give and take reminds you that you're not lacking in abundance. It's all right to give. And the more you give, the more you will receive. But just realize it's simply feedback as well for you.
Okay, I'm going to read for, yeah.
Want to pull?
Wait, there was one on top. Did you pull it down?
Pauline?
No. We just read for Pauline.
No, we didn't read. I just read
Oh,
for
Lisa. Lisa, that's right.
You're going to read for
I'm reading
Lisa.
for Lisa. Yes.
And I'll read for Pauline. Okay.
The first getting is you need a complete overhauling of your life. You need to just rest and just close one chapter and move on. This is a big shift for you coming from stillness to activity. So a lot of energy is coming in. Now, let's bring some clarity to see what else. The strength card is about balancing effort with ease. So first, before you make that big change and that leap into the future, that newness that's coming, and that maybe a little bit of a shake-up and a little bit of discomfort with that change, you need to build that power to know when to retreat and know when to move forward, advance or pull back. So that balance needs to be struck so that you can weather the storm and go through that change comfortably and on the other side of it and progress in the way that we want you to, and to be proud of yourself. So feel strong in your own footing, to be confident. That card means you need to go as an independent person. Maybe you want to get a project that you're becoming an entrepreneur, but it's saying stand your ground, and for now, to be very independent so you can build more structure in the life and weather that storm again of the change that's coming that can be uncomfortable at first. And finally, it's listening to your heart. And that will also help you weather the storm. Just feel the calm and peace within. Good luck with the changes coming. Don't get rattled by them. Just get that balance in your life.
All right, I gotta take care of something here. Well, we gotta get rid of Prince here. He doesn't need to be on here. Okay, let's remove all these messages. All right, we're just getting flooded with some messages here, so we're just going to block those out. Then we'll read for Pandora. Okay. All right, so Pandora, I got some Earth Magic cards on you on romance, but it's okay. This is really okay. So you got the shaman, the healing wisdom, the Gaia, the nurturing, and the fairies, the Earth Magic. So you get Gaia and fairies. It's all about grounding yourself and really keeping yourself centered. And really, it feels like this person's really maybe pulling you out of your core. That's what I'm feeling, that this person may be pulling your core. So you really need to ground yourself, keep yourself centered. And really, it's about trusting your own wisdom, your own insights in the situation. But what I'm really feeling that this person is trying to pull you out of your comfort zone, pull you out of your center. And it's really reminding you with the fairies, the Earth Magic is connect to the flowers. Like if you look here in this fairy, there's like a flower, like she's sitting on a flower. Maybe your butterfly garden, you just really go there, connect, center yourself, And that's why I feel like you really need to center yourself and trust your own wisdom in the situation. I really feel this person's trying to pull you out and make you unstable, if you will, ungrounded, pulling you from your center. And you really just need to ground yourself and trust your own wisdom.
You're welcome, Lisa. I'll read for Ocean.
Okay.
And the first card I'm getting is the Star. So you are divinely protected, and you have all the resources around you. You just have to see. You have to look around and see the beauty and all of the gifts that you have. This is a very positive card to start with. It's a really good message for you. And this is forgiveness. So this is saying that you need to let go of the past and forgive yourself and forgive others of their misbehavior, and accept that everyone is doing the best he or she can do, even if they're doing things that, or they have done things that were harmful. At that time, they felt that was right. We don't excuse it, we don't condone it, we don't forget it, but we forgive. And allowing yourself to forgive and move on. You need to move on. You're too rooted in the past. And I feel there's a little bit of too much chaos around you, that people around you are too noisy or too verbal or upsetting you. And you need to just pull back and step away from that and just ignore it and just become more neutral. Not to play into that drama. I feel drama around you, like you're being sucked in like a vacuum cleaner. You need to just step away so far that you can't get sucked in. You need to walk away from it. You need to not engage in it. And sensitivity. Yes, your feelings are getting hurt. You're feeling betrayed. Just know that you are perfect spirit, and then you have those around you who love you. And one more card. And if you do that, you will be able to start something new. And it looks like a romance, a new romance. If you're involved with somebody, then it could mean a project you love, something that brings love to you. Okay.
All right, I'm going to read for Cheryl. So I pulled the Shaman's deck tonight, Cheryl. Let's see what we have here. And there's a question there from Linda. Maybe you can take that next.
Oh, okay, I will.
Okay, so Cheryl, let's see what we're feeling here for you. Okay, Cheryl, first thing you get is the Exile card, removing yourself from something, separating yourself. And when you do that, you're going to reveal some gifts and some healing. So it feels like, I think we've had this message before for you, Cheryl. It feels like you're clinging to something, attaching to something that's not serving you, and you just hold on to it. It feels like you just need to let something go. And when you let something go, healing's going to come from this, gifts are going to come from it. It almost feels like there's going to be some sorrow by letting this go. Almost hesitancy. Like, do I really want to let this go? Do I really want to drop this person from my life, remove myself from this situation? But I feel like it's necessary. It feels like it's keeping you stuck. So you need to let something go so that healing wisdom can rise within you and all those healing gifts can rise. But the mind loves to cling to stuff, but sometimes we just need to let it go so we can blossom in new ways.
Okay, I'm reading for Linda Stevens.
Yeah.
Okay. The first card, I'm going to pull one at a time this time, I feel. Oh, endings and beginnings. So you have to let things drop away from your center and start to just let them move away and move forward. So this is endings and beginnings. A door is shutting and a new door is opening. So you look for opportunities that are kind of going to come up. And the King of Swords. So this is an opportunity to let go of preconceived notions that, oh, if I do this, it won't work out, or I'm not ready for this. Letting go of that. This card is saying to let go of the severity of that. That's like, oh, I don't have the skills. I can't do this right now. You have to let that go, because that's going to interfere with getting in past that old stuff, closing that door and opening a new one for new experiences, and to feel an awakening presence. So what I'm getting is that you have a guide that wants to come through very much so and give you a message and help you with these new beginnings. But I feel like you're blocking that person because of fear and holding on to the past. When you hold on to the past, it's like having too much clutter in your closet and there's no room for anything new to fit in. So we need to make room for and allow that awakening presence to guide you. And then the last card is hope, to bring more optimism and joy in your life. So there's very clear messages and very nice. So just hope that was helpful.
All right, I want to read for Christina. All right, so Christina, let's see what we got here for Christina, the Head Trash Anonymous group. Let's take a look. So we got an Earth Magic card for you. Let's see. I'm feeling an animal come out. Okay. And let's do another Earth Magic card here. Okay, so for Christina, here we go. If there's anyone else watching, you haven't got a message, just send another message because this restream is acting a little odd tonight. That's the best way I can describe it.
Oh, you're welcome, Linda.
So for Christina, it's like, okay, so we got this DNA, this karma, something's repeating. So this is Christina Carter, okay? So you get this pattern that just keeps looping and looping because the mind's just keeping it stuck in a loop. So it's just reminding you the way you break the karma, break the loop is by trusting yourself, trusting your own insights. When you trust your own insights, then you get the full moon, the completion. That cycle of things repeating all over again, it just will stop when you start listening to yourself and trusting yourself. I feel this is really about trusting yourself. Almost like there's some hesitancy to really have that independent voice and say, no, this is my boundaries. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to stop this. So you just realize there's something keep coming up in your life in different flavors, different forms. You just have to stand in your own light and say, no more of this. I'm going to do this.
Okay, I have Sabrina Cardillo.
Yeah.
Hi, Sabrina. First card I'm going to pick for you. Oh, my goodness. The card of completion, the world is saying success is at your fingertips. You can have what you want. So manifest, just focus on what you dream of. This is your fulfilling your dreams. I also feel that you have, this is an intuitive thing now, that very visionary person. Like you have very vivid dreams and you have these visions and you're very, very spiritually evolved. That's why the world, the completion, it could be even more, not in the material realm, but in the spiritual realm. So I'm getting a little of both. It's very interesting. And this is Ascension. So I'm going to read it. Let me just, I don't know if you could see that. It says Serapis Bay. I want to read this for you. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. So it's saying to bring more light into it. I think literally, actually, being out in the sunshine would do you a world of good. Going to a sunny place. If you can go to a place that has a lot of sun, like Florida, or we are moving to at least in the city where I live, a warm season. But it's saying to actually get out into the sun, get out into the world, feel that what that does for you, that light, because you need a lot of light around you. There's been darkness. You've had to make sacrifices, almost like martyrs used to do. And you have to let go of that sacrifice now and start taking care of yourself. This is your time. And then you'll bring about lots of choices and lots of good things coming to you. I feel, and you're opening up the door to abundance when you let the light in. So be out in the light, get outdoors, as much sun as you want. Walk on the sunny side of the street. You can get to the beach or the park, whatever. And also when you're sitting quietly, just feel a light resonating from your heart. And I want you to also focus on your solar plexus. I feel there's a lot of from emotions that were too difficult for you, that you're blocked here. Just focus on a beautiful yellow light in that center below your breasts and above your navel. And those are good things for you opening up that area.
All right, so I'm going to be for Dana. Dana's energy. I'm feeling the Ravens deck here. Let's take a look. What we got here, the Ravens deck.
Oh, good. You're welcome, Linda.
Yeah, let's take a look here. So for Dana, the destroying angel, along with a rare bloom, along with spread your wings. Very interesting. So the rare bloom, is reminding you that you have been through hardships, and those hardships have made you stronger. That you, it's like somebody's like trying to knock you down, and that actually has made you stronger. That's the rare bloom. That's the unique you of using that, how you're using that darkness into light. And the destroying angel here is reminding you of your power, that your words could really take someone down, their energy. So it's just reminding you that you have this power, this rare bloom, that you do have this power to, maybe that you're not even aware of, that maybe you're hurting someone, you're destroying something. And it's really what I'm feeling. Maybe your words, your actions are making somebody feel less than, if you will. That's what I'm feeling. Is just realize you're using that light of strength, but maybe you've been in that place before and you're just telling them like, okay, you got to do this to move on. You got to do this to move on. But maybe there's a different way for you to approach this. But it's also reminding you to spread your wings, that maybe you're hanging on too much onto this person as well. And that's maybe, it's not a helpful, supportive relationship. So it's saying to spread your wings, be independent. You're that rare bloom. You can be okay being independent and standing in your own energy, your own way of being.
I felt that, maybe I interject. I saw in my image in my mind a rose in the wilderness for this person. So she is that rare bloom, that she can be in the wilderness and still bloom.
No.
Oh, Sabrina, you're so welcome too. Okay, so who do we have next?
Vanita.
Oh, Vanita. Hi, Vanita. I don't recognize the name. Do you, Sam?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's in the Hairdress Anonymous group.
Oh, great. Okay. Let me put 3 cards. I want to pick this deck. Okay. All right. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles, this is the workaholic, the person that's been bogged down with routines, responsibilities. There's a message for you there.
That's fine, we can ignore it.
Okay, so you've been really bogged down, like I feel a heavy weight on you. All of the drudgery and the routines, you really need to get out of the rut. And the next card is Mother Earth. You also are not grounded because you're so all over the place, working and doing, and just repetitive movement has taken you out of your center. Because if you're just doing things just by mechanically, I feel you're moving mechanically, not from your heart center. You've disconnected from yourself. And the way to get back is to ground yourself, to get out in nature, or just feel the stability of your own being. Just save yourself from flying, feel your feet, ground yourself. And if you do that, there's magic manifesting. I feel I want to pull one more card for you. This card is letting go of the past and the people of holding grudges. This is saying you must let go of those grudges and forgive. You feel like all of these betrayal, these things that happen to you, we've all been hurt. And I totally understand and get it that you've had your share, but holding on to it just perpetuates it. You are what you think. Your life is a reflection of your inner beliefs. And if you believe that you're going to keep getting betrayed and hurt, guess what? You need to let go of the past and just have an open clearing and just let it all fall away. And it will. And then you'll find you're in a much better place.
All right, so if you're here watching us and you haven't received a message, just say hello, ask questions. Even if you're here and you have questions, ask us. It's not too busy with the scroll right now, but it comes and goes in waves.
And
so
we've been on for how long? 30 minutes?
34 minutes. All right, so I'm going to read for Betty card.
Oh, Betty, hi. That's my wonderful friend, Betty.
Yeah, let's see what I'm feeling here for Betty here. Let's take a look here. I've got the Shaman's Oracle deck out here. Let's take a look here.
We miss you too, Betty. Believe me, we do.
Yeah, let's see. Let's take a look here for Betty. Okay, so you got the Courage card with the Honor card and the Hope card. So it's a real simple message to me. When I'm seeing the Courage card, it's saying the mind's in a lot of fear, like something isn't going to work out, and all these kind of head trash stories that It's just a really discouraging message from the mind. So we really need to ignore that. So it's just telling you, remember, staying in a place of hope, really about honoring yourself, that I'm worthy, I'm deserving of this. And the mind's giving you all sorts of stories that you're not deserving, you're not worthy. You're saying keep hope alive, keep believing in yourself, keep trusting yourself, and it will come to be. And don't allow this craziness up here to block you.
Okay. I think we're caught up now.
Yes, we are caught up right now. So as I was saying, if there's anybody here
Yes.
watching it, doesn't
well,
have a
it
message.
happens. It's in spurts, and you'll turn your head and turn back, it'll be full again.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Well, in general.
I just see Restream isn't quite working 100% well.
Thank you, Betty.
Oh, see Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. Hi, Laura.
Okay, do you want to read for Tom?
Yes, I will.
Yes. Yeah, Tom, what was Robert Phoenix's website again? I didn't catch it last time because I haven't seen him for a while. So where is Robert? And then I'll read for Lonnie next.
Okay, so, all right. I was just waiting for you to finish talking. Okay, Tom. So this is saying that you need open communication. Not to block, not to hold back. Sometimes we hold back and we don't say things that we should. Yes, we need to express ourselves. If for fear of people will ridicule you or you'll hurt someone's feelings, this is saying to open up that communication center and to give and receive openly, not to hold back so much. And this is also generosity. I feel there's a lot of generosity of spirit that you give a lot, and it's good that way, because for you, what resonates with you is serving others. You feel good about yourself, and that keeps you grounded and keeps you in that state of grace. So keep doing what you're doing, as long as you don't overdo the generosity and create depletion or energy loss. And this is saying, oh, I got this before. It's saying take a leap of faith. So don't stay in the past, in the rut, in the mire, in the mud. It's saying to take a leap and move forward, to go for what you truly want. Sometimes we're afraid and we don't even communicate with ourselves. We close ourselves off to possibilities we think that are impossible, too difficult, or not right for us. And this is saying to please, not to let that interfere with your choices. And the last card I'm going to pull for you is journey away from difficulty. It's also saying it's time for you to take a trip. And you might have to take a trip. There's a trip coming up for you. If there isn't one planned or something isn't pulling you in that direction, then it would be good to go away and to cross some body of water. Because you need to clear your space. It's too cluttered. And you need to have more of an open space around you to take that leap of faith and to have that communication with yourself. Okay.
All right.
That help?
I'm going to read for Lonnie. Got my double deck out here. So I got an animal for Lonnie, along with the another animal wants to come out, along with an earth magic. All right. So let's see here. Okay, let's take a look here for Lonnie. Once again, we got the courage, the mind and fear card that you have to step through that, and it's the perseverance of digging in and see it through completion. Then the breach card, the exile, makes perfect sense. Exile yourself from all that fear, all those stories that say you're not worthy, you're not deserving. And with the badge of perseverance, maybe there's a project you're trying to do, and the mind's giving you all the stories why it's not time to do this. Who are you to do this? All these kind of fear stories the mind's building up. But saying just dig in, see it through to completion, and beware of the mind creating these stories trying to block you, to create procrastination. And also beware of the stories coming from others, that you don't have the right skill sets, you're not the right person to do this. It's all nonsense. It's really about standing in your own power and just digging in and really acting from this deeper place, operating from the soul level as opposed to the mind level.
Okay, so it's reading for Kevin in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Okay, this is for Kevin. I'm going to put the cards together. I'm going to pick two. The first card is a mother's card. So this is a maternal energy that's surrounding you. I feel two arms around you protecting you, whether it's a living person, actually a mother or a female figure who's giving you a lot of love, or someone deceased from the past. But there's a lot of maternal energy around you. And I just see her arms around you, protecting you and comforting you. This is a time you need comfort. Maybe you've been grieving or you've had a loss of recent times, and this person is helping you through it. And this is moving. So I don't know if you're actually going to move, like move apartment or move to another state, but this is movement towards something. So let's get some more clarity on what we're moving toward. This is seeking information. So this is saying that information is coming to you, but you're ignoring it. You're not paying attention to these messages you're getting from the other side. You need to pay more attention to see what that messages mean. But this movement, what is it toward? Let me pull one more card. It's creating more pride. It's creating more a sense of. Also, what I get for you is you need to create more boundaries, not closing yourself off, but to say no to people more, and how do you do that? To honor yourself more, to feel like you're a strong, deserving, wonderful person that you are, and not to overextend yourself. So this movement away from negative energy toward a more positive place is happening, and that mother's love is guiding you. So you're totally guided.
All right. So, all right. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, I got the website now, so I'll be able to see what Robert's up to. Great. So let's see if there's any other message here. Oh yeah, heat journey. Yes, you can ask a question. Before I pull cards, what's your question? So this is heat journey on YouTube.
It's always good if they ask a question, actually, so you know what they want.
Yeah, like Stacy Watchy was pretty interesting. I just pulled 3 cards for each one of those little questions he had. It was kind of interesting.
Oh, for Florida?
Yeah, just release it. It doesn't matter the time. It's just going to their release karma. So I'm just waiting for a heat journey for a question. Then I'll pull some cards here. So if there's anyone else watching and needs a message, let us know. All right, let's see. I'm just
There's
reading.
no question yet?
No question yet.
Oh.
What did Jay?
Who's JJ feel about the photo I sent?
Okay, you sent someone a photo. Okay, what do they feel about it? Okay, let's dive into that. Let me pull the Shaman's Oracle deck here. I like these for the deeper questions and just sitting with that question, see what arises. Okay, let's see. What do you think of the photo? See what the cards have to say on that. That one I'm not sure if I need. Let's see these two. Stacy and PA. Okay. All right, I'll pull one more card. I'm not really getting a lot of clarity on this, but for a heat journey, it's really about honoring yourself and then taking action on that. Let me see what the third card is on that. Was it's just you got the transformation card. So it's just telling me that I don't know what this does with the photos. So let me try to see if I can piece together. So what I'm really feeling, it really doesn't matter what he feels about this. I'm saying ultimately it doesn't matter. It's about you taking action, almost being like proactive to create that transformation. It almost feels like not sitting back and waiting for an opinion, approval. That's the word I'm trying to figure out is you don't need to wait for approval. Just take that action, trust yourself, take action, and that will create transformation. So I'm saying you don't need approval.
You don't need to validate
right. You don't need to validate
ourselves through other people's opinions.
Right. That's what I'm feeling with this message. Okay. So Stacy and.
But I don't know what Sitar union is. What do you know that, Sam? What this person is saying?
Sitar union sounds like an Indian marriage to me. I don't know. A romantic Sitar.
Can you clarify or not? I mean, I'll read for you. I'd like to understand, but.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm thinking sitar feels like an Indian word to me, but I could be wrong. Let me look up real quick
Okay.
and see if I can get some clarity on that for Stacy.
That's a situation, is that?
Situation.
A
I
romantic
think situation.
situation. Okay. Got it.
So not a sitar union, which could have been Indian. I was like, what is that situational?
It's a type. Oh.
Typo for Stacy.
Situation.
Romantic situation.
So, right. Oh my goodness! Look at what I pulled first. Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So this is saying, wow, this romantic situation looks good. Looks like you're pulling in a serious relationship, something that's an important. That's the word I'm getting. An important. It doesn't matter the outcome. This person you're meant to meet or about to meet is going to be very transformational. It shows that this person is going to bring you joy, abundance, and a feeling of completion. So this could be very well be a soulmate or something. And this saying, be proud of yourself. So show this person that you feel good about yourself. The better you feel about yourself, the more you'll be able to attract this kind of union, this kind of romantic connection. These cards are very good. The last card I'm getting is Ascension. So move into your true self. So be true to yourself to attract this. Never lie to yourself or don't try to be someone else. Just be yourself. Be honest with yourself and be honest with this person. Show who you really are. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and show who you really are and be proud of who you are. There's a lot of potential for meeting an important person that's going to transform your life and bring you joy. And this is very good cards. It looks really good.
Yeah. Hey, Jill, good to see you. Yes, we haven't read for you for a long time. So let's see what we have here. Got the Shaman's Oracle deck out. Let's take a look here for Jill. Let's see what was come out. Let's take a look here. Here, and I'm feeling this one as well. All right, let's see what these 3 cards are here. Okay. So, Joe, you got the reconcile card about reconcile the situation. It does feel like there's something that's out there that hasn't been resolved that needs to be cleared up. It just feels like there's something unresolved. And when you resolve that, you feel more empowered and free. Almost like this person's like holding a chain onto you because you keep thinking about this person. You keep blocking a cord into that situation. So say you need to release that, and that will put you back in your power. And then your vision will come true. I feel when you're standing in your power, your vision will come true. But there's a cord that you need to cut with the reconcile card that's tying you down, disempowering you, making you feel not good enough, not worthy enough. I feel something from the past that hasn't been completely cleared that needs to be washed away, pushed away. But I feel like washed away is better. So you can really stand in your own light. And I feel like standing in your own light, independent and free. Like somebody's trying to tie you down to the past. It's time for you to be independent and free to realize, make that vision come true by standing in your light, your power.
Okay, so Jill.
Well, yeah, I just heard her, but she's asking, maybe you can give her any insights on a romantic one.
Yeah, Jill. Right. I see that.
Yeah, so.
The first card I'm getting is a Knight of Swords. It looks like someone's just going to charge into your life. So let's just see the nature of that. Be careful with something happening too quickly. Just hold your horses, it's saying. And be careful of self-sabotage, to be in such a hurry to get to the other side, meaning whatever commitment you want or don't want, that you may sabotage yourself. When you learn to get out of your own way, there'll be no stopping you. So be careful of self-sabotage and rushing and trying to make this more than it is. It's saying slow down and think before you move forward. Keep a little bit to yourself for now. Ancestor spirit, your ancestors are saying the same thing. They're behind you and saying, look, slow down, keep a pace, don't get overly optimistic. It's not be pessimistic, but just in the beginning, see where it's going, because it's not formed yet. I don't feel it's going one way or another, but rushing will just knock all the cards down, you know? And this is Mother Earth. How do you slow down and stop that wanting to know what the future is and move forward quickly? Is to ground yourself. And it says you are called upon to help with environmentalism, but it's really saying to really ground yourself. So be careful of impetuousness and impulsive, rash action. Just stay your ground and slow down. See where you're going. Look before you leap. There's some danger in rushing forward, and that's caused by self-sabotage if you do that. Okay.
All right, we're just waiting to see if any more matches.
Yeah, it's interesting how the readings play out, because this is such a different reading than the other reading I have. So,
yeah.
And they're all good. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. It's just information that this person is meant to have at this time. And things can shift overnight, you know. Relationships shift all the time, but the dynamics of now, this is the information they need.
Right, yeah, it's just for now.
Call up for now, right?
For now, I'm just going to tweak the camera for a second because I don't like how flat it looks. So I'm just going to take a quick tweak here in the settings and see if we make them a little better. We don't see so washed out.
Washed out?
Yeah, I want to give some color in her face. That looks better. That's immediately looking better. That looks
dark. My skin looks red in the picture, Sam.
Let me take it down a little bit. I'm just trying to find where the balance is here because I'm not really happy with this settings of the camera. That's okay. Let's see how that looks better.
I thought the other cameras were better.
Okay, let's see if we. Okay, we got.
Okay, Corliss.
Corliss, yep.
Hi, Corliss. How are you?
We have Corliss. We got Sandra here.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll read for Corliss.
All right, I'll read for Sandra.
Oh my goodness, this message is very clear. Okay, the first card I got was unconditional love. So don't put conditions around love. You know, if I do this, you have to do that for me. And if that person doesn't do that for you, you feel put off. It's off-putting. It's not a seesaw that has to be balanced, and it's no exact science. It's give and take. Unconditional love means accepting yourself unconditionally the way you are. You are perfect the way you are. So let that message resonate for you. The next card was self-love. So that's amazing. You must love yourself first. So loving yourself, it's forgiving yourself, and it's accepting who you are. Once that happens, everything goes into divine order. It's like a structure of the universe, but it becomes chaotic when negative energy ruffles it. It becomes like wind that knocks everything down. I get a sense, I see that in my mind's eye, right? Imagination of a wind knocking everything down. And that's when you're not in your true self, not being true to yourself and accepting and loving yourself. I feel that harshness and that self-criticism is destructive and just creates disarray and chaos. And boundaries. So in order to contain that chaos, we need to set boundaries. That means that when you say no, it's no. Don't do things that you feel will please other people at your expense. I feel you've been doing that way too much, becoming a people pleaser and not taking care of your needs and resenting it later on. And that negative resentment manifests itself either in illness or in irritability. It shows irritability in the body, like an inflammation, manifesting as anger and an inflammation, or actually being angry. You could be suppressing that anger, but the anger is there welling up. We need to calm down and to accept ourselves. That's the key. That's the key.
All right, Sandra. I pulled an animal for Sandra, and I guess a shaman's deck as well. So let's see what I got here from the shaman's deck. All right.
You're welcome, Tom.
Yeah. Good seeing you, Tom. Let's see. We have. Okay, so your animal, Sandra, is the dolphin, the playfulness. Take time to play. Maybe you're just being too serious work mode. You're not taking that time for yourself to go enjoy life, to go celebrate life, to have fun with life. The mind's maybe keeping you a little too busy. That's what the shaman's deck says on that. Oh, very interesting. So, yeah, something is dropping away, the shaman of loss, but something has to drop away for you to have the abundance. So maybe Dolphin's reminding you that you're too serious. You're trying to cling on to something. You're saying, no, I can't let this go. I can't let this go. Maybe a project you're working on for a long time and it's not going anywhere. So maybe it's time to open up your hand and let it float away. But it's causing some pain. That's what I'm feeling the shaman of loss, that it's not an easy thing to let go of. It's almost like a pet project, somebody close to you, something close. It just feels like really close to you. So there's some sadness, some resentment, some clinging to that. But you really just need to, I just see a hand opening up and letting it fly away.
Oh my God, I was just going to tell you the same thing. I saw a white dove in the hand and open your hand. I saw the same image, but I saw a white dove.
Yeah, I just see this hand just opening up and just something flying away. So,
and that creates peace. The dove signifies peace.
Right, but you need to.
It's amazing. We saw the same thing.
Right, and then you've got the promise card to yourself. You're going to keep this promise, this vision alive, if you will. That there's something deeper within you that needs to come out to blossom, but really be in a sense of peace. When you're at peace with the situation, you're going to have some grief, but you need to find the peace, and from there the abundance will come. But it's just reminding you, this is really important for you to take some time to play, to take some time for yourself. Maybe like a long weekend, 2-3 days of not focusing on anything particular, just to enjoy life, and that will actually create some peace for you and allow some abundance to come in.
Oh, Joe, thank you. I'm glad it makes sense to you. Sometimes we don't know when we're reading if it's resonating and it's information that's is useful.
Right.
So I hope that we always hope that we help.
Looks like we're
okay. We're almost an hour, but we could see if we get any more.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else in here. Let's take a look.
But that's interesting. You saw the same image, but the white dove.
Yeah.
Oh, Corliss, thank you. Corliss says it's right on point. Okay, good.
Good.
Again, the feedback helps us. It gives us inspiration if we know that we're reading properly. Interpreting the symbols correctly. The information's from spirit. It's us, we humans, to transfer that information into words and meaning.
All right, so it looks like, okay, so you're welcome, Sandra. So let's see if there's any other messages here.
Yeah,
if anybody's watching here, let us know if you have any questions.
Yeah, last few minutes we can.
Yeah, so this could be last call.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah, because we're about an hour in. We usually like to go an hour and 15, so we're about an hour tonight.
Those of you who celebrate Orthodox Easter, I hope it was a good one for you. Yesterday is Orthodox Easter. So, yeah, good night, Tanya. Okay. I think we're done, Sam. It looks like we are.
Yeah, it looks like we are done.
So while we have this low, we might as well say good night.
Yeah, we can pull some last cards for the last message.
Right, one card. You want to pull one or should I?
Yeah, I'll pull a card.
Okay,
You'll pull. Yeah, I'm gonna pull an animal for everyone tonight. Hopefully, it's a good animal. Let's see what we have here.
I'm pulling from this deck, and I don't know what it says.
So you get the scroll card, the preparation. Get ready for big changes. When I think of the scroll card, it's really about preparing. That we always have a need to get rid of this head trash, but we need to do it before a crisis hits. Something big hits, and you're not getting clarity in your life because the mind's too busy. So that's one of the things I'm feeling with the preparation card tonight is there's big changes coming, but be prepared to not allow the mind into overwhelm, stress, and just really trying to find that peace, that center within you to make better choices as you move forward.
There's a mystery card. The bounty card. This is love, abundance, and grace. You're all surrounded by that. Just know when you open your heart, you'll open up the floodgates to receive. Oh, well done. I'm glad I told this card, the bounty card, the card of plenty, love, happy family, marriage, union, joy, happiness, all of that. Great message to send you all up with. We'll be back here in a week.
Yeah, back in next week at 8:15.
And don't forget to check in with our book, Break the Habit of Negative Addiction.
Negative thought addiction.
Negative thought addiction. Thank you. I don't know the title of our book. That you can get that on Amazon. It's a one-day read. It has good suggestions and clarifies a lot. So It's inexpensive. What is it? It's $1
$2.99 and
$2.99
or $3.99. It's pretty.
It's worth a
expensive.
one-day read, right?
Yeah.
It's less than a nice tea at Starbucks. Okay.
All right. So we'll see you next week. Take good care of yourself and stand in your own light, your own power. You got this.